Well, Vicki, Rick, the amount paid in lawsuit settlements has risen tenfold in the last 2 years. I spoke with Metro Council President David James, who says it's not just about the money, it's about the way the city is doing business.
It's a great cause of concern for me and many members of the council because what that really means is that we're not doing government very well.
The amount of money Metro Louisville has paid out in legal claims has risen from $1.8 million in the last fiscal year to $19.4 million just in the first 3 quarters of the current fiscal year.
We're sitting here talking about affordable housing and make sure we have enough police and make sure we have enough corrections officers and firefighters. Well, the more we pay in lawsuits is the less money we have to provide services to our citizens.
There is an outlier in this fiscal year, the unprecedented $12 million settlement with Breonna Taylor's family. But even without that, the cost to the city has tripled in 1 year. Many of the lawsuits involve LMPD and Metro Corrections. One case, for example, involved 13-year-old Keanthony Tyus. He died in a car crash following a police pursuit in 2018 while riding in a car that had been reported stolen. The city paid his family $600,000.
The chief of police, Erica Shields, just recently changed the way that the police can participate or not participate in vehicle pursuits, partly because of looking at the amount of dollars that the city has been paying out in lawsuits related to those type of things.
Many more lawsuits involve allegations of discrimination and sexual harassment. For example, one former employee of the Louisville Metro Public Health and Wellness Department claims she was fired because of her race. The city settled for $1 million.
It also reflects about how we treat people, our citizens. It reflects about how we treat our own employees. And that's important.
An audit released in April found the city had inadequate methods to investigate employee complaints.
That complaint would go to their boss to investigate. And the boss isn't going to investigate themselves and say, oh yeah, I was doing it wrong.
The problem with rising settlement costs has been brewing for years. In 2018, the Metro Council requested an audit of the city's legal claims and lawsuit data, which is expected to be released later this month.
I think it will help lay out a path going forward. The way that we have treated our own employees and our own citizens has led to a lot of these lawsuits, and we need to do a much better job and actually take that to heart and mean what they say and actually do that.
The latest data provided by the city, Metro Louisville has 293 pending civil lawsuits right now. The problem's gotten so bad, the insurance company General Star canceled the city's policy. And since then, Louisville's not been able to find a new insurer. Now, in a statement, the mayor's office told us that's a nationwide challenge. And they also noted the many reforms at LMPD since Breonna Taylor's death, as well as reforms at the jail since a new director took over. Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.